Hey there, Alethea here. In this video, I'm going to show you how I applied Kasha's layering technique to this dresser. I got this dresser from a local thrift shop for $10, and it looks like it's in pretty good shape on the outside, but on the inside it's not that great. The drawers were pieced together and there was an odor. The first thing I did after cleaning it thoroughly with TSP, I glued this down with wood glue and then filled it in with wood filler. I let that dry, holding it down with Harry Potter books. And by the way, if you are Harry Potter fans like we are, stay tuned because we have something special coming up. Something I'm working on right now. Anyway, after drying it, I sanded it down to the shape of the edge there. And then I also did a light scuff sanding on the top because it's laminate. It's not really necessary when you're using Annie Sloan chalk paint, but I did it anyway. And this is how I got the odor removed. I just spray painted everywhere with paint, just using leftover paint. Doesn't matter what color, the paint will seal it in. I'm just using leftover paint that needs to be used up. So for the base coat, I used Annie Sloan's Graphite, and I was going for texture. That is why you see me using brushstrokes in all different directions, a lot of crisscrossing, overlapping. And I also used a mister bottle. Chalk paint dries out pretty quickly, so sometimes you need to reactivate it with the water. It helps to move the paint around and get better coverage. I went with 2 coats. I also painted inside the drawers because, like I said, it wasn't that great inside and it looked piecemeal together with the wood there, and I wanted a more finished look and feel throughout. Don't worry about the red paint there, we're gonna fix that. So now we get to start the layering and the fun part, and not that it's all not fun. Kasha did what she called a heavy dry brush. As you can see, I did try that and didn't like it. I switched out the brush and went with a lighter dry brush. Sometimes when you're working on a piece of furniture, even though you set out with one intention, the furniture might tell you something else and start leading you in a different direction. For this piece, I went with a feather light dry brush with very little paint on the brush, and I just used a chippy brush. There were times when I got too heavy-handed and had to go back and paint the graphite over it. That's all you need to do if you mess up. Just paint over it, let it dry, and do it again. I did the same layering on the sides. Kasha had done blending on the sides, which looked great for that piece, but again, you want to go with what's right for the piece you're working on. I went back with the graphite here to give it more contrast in the corners and creases, and did the same on the drawers in the front. I cut the brush to make it more manageable, and I'm glad I did because it was a lot easier to use. To finish the drawers, I lined them with velvet contact paper, which looked really nice. And actually, I did this after I had waxed the piece. I didn't realize I had the clip in the wrong place. Here it looks pretty good, I think. Next, I painted the top, and for this part of the dresser, I went with a heavier brush, but still left some graphite showing through. I really like how it turned out. Here I made a big mistake. I applied the gilding wax on the hardware before waxing the piece. I do not recommend that. But what I used was Annie Sloan's silver gilding wax on all of the hardware using the original hardware and on the little keyholes. Now I'm waxing using Annie Sloan's clear wax. I also waxed the inside of the drawers, and this I did again before I applied the velvet contact paper. Thank you for watching this far in the video. I appreciate you being here with me. I had a lot of fun with this piece. This is definitely closer to my style. I'm calling it the Hobby Lobby piece because that's what everyone keeps saying, that it looks like something you'd see in Hobby Lobby. And I can see that. Anyway, it was a gift for my son's girlfriend, the beautiful Lauren, so I don't get to keep it. If you did enjoy the video and you know of anyone who might also like this, please share it with them. And also, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. Again, thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next video.